knows it. Why do you think that this particular injustice occurs in the world?
Well, I think a lot of it's still lack of information. We're lucky in the United States because we have more current, accurate information than many other countries. And I also think it depends where in the world you are and based on your values of human life and what's important, in life. I think most everyone who encounters our members has any kind of relationship or interaction with our members are changed positively and see the value in them and see really the amazing potential that we didn't know existed. Even 15 years ago when my daughter, I was diagnosed prenatally, so she hadn't been born yet, and I learned she had Down syndrome, and I went to the library and read up on Down syndrome, but there was so much outdated literature. So everything I read was written in the 60s and 70s, and it was really kind of depressing. But I got hooked up with Down syndrome of Louisville right away, and they gave me current, more accurate information. It was so much more hopeful. So that's one of our jobs, is to go out, and whether we're educating potential parents or doctors or just the general community about, getting good quality information. And I just wish everybody could have some experience with our members, because I think they would have a big change of heart.
So the next one we kind of answered just the things that contribute. You just say lack of education about it, or just your values on it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still sad what happens in some third world countries when a baby's born with Down syndrome. They're either immediately institutionalized or even worse. And so trying to educate the world, hopefully it'll get easier in this age of media, social media. Now with the internet, everything's immediate.
Right.
So hopefully globally it will improve. And there's some really big organizations nationally too, trying to put forth some effort globally on increasing awareness to our members.
So who do you feel has the power to change this injustice?
I would, usually we say legislation, but in this case I really think it's, the media. The media has a lot of power. Hollywood, hopefully with, the movie Produce coming out, that'll help. And everyone looks to the media for guidance, in Hollywood, and I think if they really embrace all special needs populations, they could have a tremendous power in changing people's perspective.
So what do you think that individual people can do to make a difference?
I think individually, if we continue to stand up for people of all special needs, but especially our members, if someone overhears someone else use the R word or putting people down and really standing up, I think if